South Africa. My father was a diplomat, so we were transferred around a lot when I was growing up. And when I was 2, we ended up in Malawi. Lived in Malawi until I was 6. Then we ended up in Munich, Germany. Went to elementary school in Germany. Then we were transferred back to South Africa during apartheid, while the country lived in a state of emergency. So I lived in a tiny little town on the Zimbabwean border. Went to middle school there. And then for high school, we were transferred to Beverly Hills, LA. So that's where I went to high school primarily. Then I ended up at the U of M here in Minnesota, where I currently live. But I had lived in Minnesota for about 8 years after college, and I was beginning to get really itchy feet and thought it wasn't normal to live in the same place for so long. So I went to the international job fairs and I found a teaching job in Egypt. So I lived in Egypt for 5 years. Then I was in the UK for 5 years. Then I moved to Tucson, Arizona for a while. Then I moved out to Bali, Indonesia for a couple of years. And then in 2007, my family lives in Minnesota. My mother and my sister live here. So I came all the way home and started growing roots here. So here I am.